What up, YouTube? Another video. It's 328i f30. Gonna be switching the oil. I got the kit from FCP Euro. Finally got the proper tool to remove the cap before I use the other wrench where it has like the 3 prongs. It just like grips it right here, only on 3 sides, and then it will clasp and then turn. I don't recommend using those. Just if I were you, I'd just get one off FCP Euro. You need the BMW one. Another one that I would use, I got this one off FCP Euro also. This one's not authentic BMW. This one was like $10 off FCP Euro. I don't recommend getting this one either, because it kind of strips the outside of it. If you can see all these little like scratches around the edges, it's all from this one, because it doesn't have the correct ridges on the inside. It has the correct amount, but if you look on the inside of the BMW ones, they have these cuts that help grip the outside of the cap, and you definitely need that, so that way it doesn't slip and strip the outside of this. This one was $10 and this one was like 50. So, but at least this one will work properly and it won't move. I'm gonna put this back. I kind of want to throw it away, but whatever. I'm gonna do the engine flush, have it run for a minute, and then we're changing the oil, and then afterwards we'll put this afterwards. I really should get the oil stabilizer. Maybe I'll go get that right now, actually, before I start, so that way I have all the tools needed. I got the jack. We're about to start in just a second. So I got the oil stabilizer, high mileage, and I also got some Techron high mileage fuel system cleaner. So now we can start the process of changing the oil. First things first, you want to take off this oil cap. Oh, this is embarrassing. I can't even take it off. What the fuck? Why is it on here so tight? Oh my god. Hold on. Alright, I got the cap off. I just needed some gloves. But anyways, you want to put this stuff in there. This is the engine flush, the Liqui Moly Pro line engine flush. You want to dump it in the oil, and you want to turn the car on and let it idle for about 10 to 15 minutes as instructed on the can. And dump this in here. Pretty much everything. Take this cap off, or the funnel, put the cap back on, then we'll take it off in just a minute. We're gonna let the car idle for about 15 minutes. And then once that's done, we'll jack it up, and then we'll start taking the oil out. Jacking up the car. By the way, happy Thanksgiving. This is happy Thanksgiving video. Make sure this is all in place. Yep, looks good. Currently under the car. Oh, Jesus. There's this tab here on the flathead. Turn it around so the tab could be loosened. I'm gonna have to okay, screwdriver, I can throw it back over there. I'm gonna throw this here. Fuck. Oh, the cat is so hot right now. I just touched it. Okay. So basically I'm gonna undo this bolt. The oil's gonna fall out into here. And then I'll put more oil in. So as that's draining out, you can notice that the oil's super dark, so definitely needed to be changed. However, when you are draining the oil, you do want to take off this. When you are draining the oil, you do want to take off this cap to release the pressure within the oil filter, and then after you release this oil cap, a lot more oil will come out. So I'm gonna do that now. Put this on. Hey. Oh, my neighbor's dog got out. Have to make sure. Hey, Bella. All right, back to the video. My neighbor's dog got out. Anyways, take this off. Let me turn this. Try to do this one hand. Looks good. This one works so much better. I definitely recommend getting one of these oil filter caps. Wait a minute. Holy shit. And I'll show you right now what that looks like after you take this out. I'm just gonna let it sit here for a minute, because last time I took it out, it just spilled oil everywhere. But yeah, if you look underneath here, it has a stronger stream. Before it was a lot smaller, so that pressure being released helps take out more oil. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that oil is definitely super old and needed to be changed, along with the filter. I'm just gonna let it chill here for a minute. Maybe even like that, just to have all the oil come down to one place. It doesn't seem like it's falling over the edge or anything, so we're all good there. So while we wait for that, I guess I could show you the filter that I ordered. I think I'll do the spark plugs again pretty soon, because I can't even remember when the last time I changed it. But here's all the equipment. And I'll update you when I switch out this filter and put more oil back in. So next I'm gonna take off these O-rings right here. This green one and then this black one right here. Can't really see it, but it's right there. And they give you a new set right here with the new packaging, or with the new equipment. The green one and this black one. I'm gonna take it off with this thing. Let's see if I can. I really should have taken off the O-rings before I put on the filter, but whatever. Oh no. Damn. So the O-ring fell into the engine bay somewhere. I'm not gonna find it. Okay. Cannot have that happen with the new one, unless I'm fucked. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to take off this filter for the meantime while I do this. And you want this to be covered with some oil too, the O-rings. Just gonna dip it there. O-ring is on. Now for the bigger O-ring. Funny, well, not a funny story, but this one time I was changing the oil on one of my older cars. It was a Mercedes C350 2009, and I had the same type of oil filter cap, and I put the O-ring on the wrong ridge. And it was pretty bad. As you can see, this O-ring goes just right here. I'm touching it. But on the C350, I accidentally put it on this next ridge up. And as you can see, there's these ridges, so it wasn't on properly. And I put it back into the car like that. And then I started driving and just started spewing oil out the filter, out of the cap. Covered my whole engine in oil, and it was all bad. Honestly, it's pretty hectic. I was very concerned. So it's really important that you put these O-rings on in the correct place, or else your engine is gonna fucking explode. It won't explode, but if there's no oil in the engine, then and you're driving, then you got a problem. The oil should be done draining by now, so let me I'm gonna clear out the oil that's in here because it's really old and I don't want that running through, and I'll be back. Oh no. Fuck, I'm about to drop my phone in the car. Got it all cleaned up. No more old oil. I'm gonna screw this bad boy back in. We'll do this hand tight. And then after, we'll wrench it down a couple more times. We're basically done. I'm just gonna put this last. I'm gonna put the drain bolt on. Whenever you order an oil kit, they'll give you an extra drain bolt. So yeah, basically all there is left to do is to put on the drain bolt and fill it up with oil and the stabilizer. So I sealed everything up down there. I just bolted that the drain bolt back in and closed the flap with a flathead screwdriver. This is the bolt head that I used, or not the bolt head, the Allen that I used. Where is size 10 oil? This is all sealed up. Next is just add the oil, fuel stabilizer, and the, what is this called? The friction, the anti-friction engine treatment. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. So I put the car down on all four wheels. First I'm going to put the anti-friction engine treatment, then I'll put the oil in afterwards, and then on top of that I'll put in the oil stabilization that I bought at the AutoZone. You know what I probably should have done though? I probably should have put in a little bit of oil first, then put this in, now that I think of it, and then the rest of the oil, and then the oil stabilization, but I should have thought about that earlier. The deed is done. I have the oil right here. Make sure I'm not spilling anything like I always do. Hopefully I don't spill it, because I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Maybe that's not the best idea, but we'll give it a shot. I'll update you. Last but not least, I got the high mileage oil stabilizer. I'll dump this whole thing in there, and it should be done. Successful oil change, and yeah, I'll turn the car on in a minute. I'll let it idle for a minute so it can get used to all the fluids that I just put in, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna let that settle for a little bit because it's pretty thick. And I'll keep you updated. Alright, everything's back in place. Cap on. Stabilizers in. I'm gonna turn the car on and let it idle for a few minutes to make sure that everything's working properly, and so I can get used to the new fluids so everything can cycle through. I don't know why this doesn't like... Am I missing something? Oh, I know what I'm missing. this grommet, or the rubber part. There's like these rubber things right here, and this one doesn't have one, so that's why it's loose. Oh well. I'll find it eventually. Whatever, it fits. I accidentally ordered 2 of these, so I have to return one. I'm gonna do a startup for you guys. I'll just leave this open for now. Hands dirty. Damn it, where'd I put the key? Fuck. Oh, it's right there. The first start of the new oil. System's on. Foot on brake. It already feels so much smoother. I'm just gonna let it idle like this for a minute. But the next thing that I'm gonna be doing in this car is switching these tires. Look at that. It rained recently and I was driving like this and I was just terrified almost. Look at these tires, man. I'm gonna be doing that this Saturday, so keep you guys updated. Like, comment, subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving. Here's my Thanksgiving video for you guys. What else? Maybe I'll record the process of returning the oil also to FCP Euro, so you guys can see how that's done. But yeah, the next video I'll make is changing the tires. Might take it to some place to get that done. Maybe Costco. We'll see. But till then, like, comment, subscribe. Peace, love, happiness, and I'll see you next time.